I want to talk to you today about success. The very first rule of success is simple. You must have a vision. If you don't know where you're going, if you don't set a clear destination, you'll spend your life drifting and you'll never arrive anywhere meaningful. I was born in Austria in 1947, just after the Second World War. Life was tough, opportunities were limited, and my parents wanted me to live a normal life. Maybe work on a farm or in a factory. But that wasn't my dream. That was their vision, not mine. I always felt deep inside that I was meant for something bigger, something different, something extraordinary. When I was 11, I saw a documentary about America. Skyscrapers, freeways, bridges, the sheer scale of it. It blew me away. Right then I knew, that's where I belong. Not long after, I saw a bodybuilding magazine with Reg Park on the cover. He was Mr. Universe and a movie star who played Hercules. In that moment, I discovered my blueprint. I would become a bodybuilding champion. I would go into movies. I would achieve success and build the life I dreamed of. From that day forward, everything made sense. I had direction. While most people didn't know what they wanted in life, I did. Every rep in the gym, every drop of sweat, brought me closer to my dream. Training wasn't a burden anymore. It was exciting because I knew exactly why I was doing it. At 20 years old, I won Mr. Universe, the youngest ever at the time, and it all happened because I had a vision. That's why I tell people, when you know your purpose, life becomes enjoyable. Without a clear goal, work feels like a chore. That's why surveys show that nearly 3/4 of people hate their jobs. They're not living their dream, they're just following a paycheck. Only a small percentage truly wake up excited for their day. I was fortunate because I knew exactly what I wanted. The same thing happened in politics. People said, "Arnold, you'll never make it. Run for something smaller." I ignored them. I had a vision to become the governor of California. 2 months after announcing, I was elected. Not because I was the smartest or the most experienced, but because I had clarity of purpose. So that's rule number 1. Have a vision. Rule number 2. Don't listen to the naysayers. Every step of my life, people told me, "That's impossible. It can't be done." But when they said impossible, I heard possible. When they said no, I heard yes. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." And he was right. When I moved into acting, people laughed at me. They said, "Arnold, your body is too strange. Your accent is too heavy. Your name is too long. You'll never be a star." But I didn't listen. I worked harder than anyone, took acting lessons, studied English, practiced every day. My first movie was a failure, but I kept going. And then everything changed. Conan the Barbarian was a hit. The Terminator became a classic. The same body they mocked became the reason I stood out. The same accent they ridiculed became iconic. What they called my weaknesses turned into my greatest strengths. If I had listened to the doubters, none of this would have happened. So here's what I want you to remember. 1. Have a clear vision. Know what you want. 2. Ignore the naysayers. Their doubts are not your reality. 3. Work relentlessly. Nothing replaces hard work. Your accent, your background, your failures, whatever people say will hold you back, those things can become the very reasons you succeed. So dream big, believe in your vision, and work like hell until it becomes real.